Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. I hope you've had a great week. Lots going on in our community. Let me give you a few updates. First of all, let's talk about next week. Council meeting on Tuesday. In work session that afternoon, we've got a couple things that I think are really of interest. We get a update on what's going on downtown. We also get the folks that are doing some planning around the proposed Downtown Park. Civic Park will be there to make some recommendations to council, so pay attention to that. Also that day we will have a citizens public hearing, listening session to hear input around our ARPA dollars, the federal dollars, the pandemic dollars, and to make sure we're getting the input we need before we start deciding how to allocate those dollars. So that's next Tuesday afternoon. Then on Thursday evening we have a special meeting next week, the 26th, that we're meeting with the Planning and Zoning Commission. Once again, it's working on our Uniform Development Code. It's the rewrite of all our zoning subdivision regulations. We've been working on this for a while. Continue to remind you, it's big work. It hasn't been done in 40 years. We're hoping to wrap it up by the end of this year. But if you want to check in on that, you can watch us live on City TV or come to City Council Chambers. I believe we're starting at 5 p.m. on Thursday the 26th. Check that time, but I believe that's correct. Earlier this week, I hope you caught our COVID press conference, and more importantly, that you saw the Texas Tech University Health Science Center Town Hall. It was led by Dr. Rice Spearman, president of the Health Science Center in Lubbock, and Dr. Lang, the president of the El Paso Health Science Center. And they had a number of physicians from all over West Texas answering questions about the COVID vaccine. You can watch a rerun of it. It's an hour long. It's really good information, particularly if you're trying to make a decision about getting vaccinated. This week, we have 54 people in ICUs in Lubbock with COVID. One of those had been vaccinated. The vaccine gives you a great chance of not having a difficult case of COVID. It'll keep you alive. Please consider getting the vaccine. Okay, a couple things. It's good to get school started. Most of our school districts started this week. Tech starts next week. We also next week will have the Chamber football kickoff breakfast. That's always one of those events you circle on your calendar because you know good things are coming. Same day on Thursday, we have the United Way kickoff luncheon. So Lubbock's job number one is that United Way campaign. We got to get that executed. A lot of people rely on that effort. Finally, I get a lot of questions about the conference realignment and what's going to happen to Texas Tech. Here's what I can tell you. Tech leaders are working every day to make certain that we end up in a good spot. I have no reason to doubt that we will. The governor and the lieutenant governor have been supportive. The speaker's been supportive. Our delegation, our legislative delegation's been fantastic. It's a bit personal to me. I think it is to a lot of us. What University of Texas and Oklahoma did under the cloak of darkness has an impact on us. And the way we need to respond is like this. We're going to be watched this fall. We need to fill up that stadium every Saturday the Red Raiders play at home. We need to show people that we're not a wide spot in the road in West Texas, that instead we're a town of 270,000 people, a highly educated community with lots to do, with many good jobs, with an off-the-chart quality of life. That's what we take it personal, is we show up and support the Red Raiders. We need to fill that stadium up. It's critical. That's my thought for the week. I hope you have a great weekend. Go to the farmer's market, buy the tomatoes. I understand they sold out quick last week. Get there early. I'm thankful for all of you, for your good ideas, your words of encouragement, your prayers. I'll look forward to talking to you next week.